ya? Noxis Flak here, and I'm sorry to say it's the worst day of the week. It's Tuesday, and it's still the morning, but we'll get through it with an Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition single-player campaign video. Before we do, they've added penguins. Apparently, if I research plate mail armor, I get something to do with penguins. I don't know what that's about, but let's continue. We were doing the Art of War campaign, and I'm about to do land battle. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to read this for you. To win a battle, a commander must know the strengths and weaknesses of his forces. Utilize the counter unit system of the game to defeat an opposing army while sustaining minimal casualties. Goal: defeat the enemy army.
A commander goes to war with the army that he has, and must think of how to get the most out of it. Your opponent may seem stronger at first glance, but the sly general does not worry. He studies the enemy and the terrain, and knows how to use his soldiers to maximum effect. Sun Tzu says, "The good fighters of old put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity to defeat the enemy." Did you understand what this advice should tell you? Good. Then it is time to send your troops into battle. And do not forget to always keep a level head.
In this challenge, you will learn advanced tactics which will help you gain the upper hand on your opponents. First of all, always try to use your units according to their strengths and weaknesses. I will explain the standard unit types. If you want to learn more about other units, consult the technology tree. Archers are strong against infantry, but weak against skirmishers. Spearmen are strong against scout cavalry, but are not of much use against men-at-arms and archers. Skirmishers have a bonus attack against archers and spearmen, but lose out against all other kinds of military units. Men-at-arms are especially good against buildings. However, they also fare well against other units unless they are outnumbered. Scout cavalry are strong against skirmishers, but will also fare well against small groups of archers and are excellent raiders to boot. When commanding ranged units, your best chance when facing a numerically superior force is to use hit-and-run tactics. Use your archers to shoot at the enemy units. Then run away when they get too close. Take note of the surrounding terrain. If you fight downhill or from behind a cliff, your units will do additional damage to enemy units. If you fight in a narrow passage, a smaller group of units can overcome a larger one by exploiting the bottleneck. Now that you have learned these important lessons, let us see how you fare on the battlefield.
That was a lot of information. I feel like a first-time player would struggle with that much information thrown in their face. I could be wrong. I wonder if they're going to hit me through like boom, 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 boom. Here's another scenario. But I have been enjoying these short little tutorial missions. Defeat all 6 enemy waves. Oh, no. Let's see what happens.
In this challenge, you must defend several areas against enemy attacks. Choose the units that are best suited to fend off each enemy army, and try not to lose too many of your own soldiers. Consult the hints section if you need a reminder about unit strengths and weaknesses. The enemy is preparing to attack you. Study the composition of the enemy forces.
Scout cavalry.
Choose the soldiers that you want to send into battle by selecting one of the unit types available to you.
К вашим услугам. Аз делаю.
Can I trick him into
Так, господин.
coming after me on this hill?
Понятно. Аз
No.
делаю. Так, господин.
The answer
Аз
is no.
делаю. Так, господин. Понятно. Аз делаю. Так, господи, атака. К оружию. Бой и атака. Бой.
I think my
You have
focus.
to earn the gold medal in
Yeah.
a different battle, but do not despair.
Наказание
The
понятно.
silver medal is still within reach. The enemy is about to launch a second attack. Choose the right unit to repel these enemy archers.
Skirmisher.
Да. Приказания. Аз делаю. Понятно. Так, господин. Аз делаю. Понятно. Так, господин.
So
Аз делаю.
I need to learn.
Понятно.
Okay.
Так, господин. К оружию. Бой. Coragem. E ataca. Põe.
Here we go.
E ataca. Понятно.
Now the enemy is sending a group of skirmishers. Choose the right counter and defend your land.
Here we go. Scout cavalry as an offensive unit is just not something I would do. Now, light cavalry or hussars, on the other hand, I would definitely do. Especially in a game where I'm running out of resources. Say, they only cost food. They are very affordable.
Enemy men-at-arms approach from the south. We must stop them.
Ah.
Да, ваши услуги.
I'm a little worried about this decision I've made.
Did you notice the hills nearby? Units fighting from higher elevation have an attack bonus against enemy units at a lower level. Try to lure your enemy to the hills to use the terrain to your advantage.
Oh, we're in trouble, boys. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. It would appear to have a slight movement bonus here. Get greedy, Noxis.
Да. Да, господин. Приказание атака. К вашим услугам. Да, господин. Приказание атака. Понятно.
I'm so sorry you all have to watch this.
Бой. Да, господин. Да, господин. Я так. Понятно. Да, господин. Коураж. Да, господин. Бой. Да, господин. Да, господин. Да, господин. Понятно. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Я так. Понятно. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Коураж. Да, господин. Понятно. Аз делаю. Да, господин.
I have only my apologies to give. And I know that's not enough.
Да, господин. Понятно. Аз делаю. В бой. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Понятно. Да, господин. Аз делаю. Да, господин. Коураж. Аз делаю. Аз делаю.
Spearmen are about to cross the nearby ford to the west. Recruit some more units to repel them.
So I think the archers might have been the wrong choice against men-at-arms. I think I was supposed to just use my own men-at-arms and be on the hill. That's the vibe I'm getting. One more.
The final battle approaches. This time, you are allowed to select 2 unit types with which to fend off the enemy.
So I've got...
Try to use your units according to their strengths and weaknesses.
Приказания. К вашим услугам. Аз делаю. Понятно. Аз делаю. Да, господин. Понятно. Да, да, господин. Понятно. Аз делаю. Да, господин. Аз делаю. И атака.
Yes, very good, yes.
Приказания. В бой.
Oh, he's being sneaky.
К вашим услугам.
Good job. The enemy has been defeated, and this area is now under your control.
Nice. Alright, well there you go. That was land battle. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the Art of War? As a content creator, I'm enjoying how much less time it's taking me to record. But don't forget to let me know. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you love Age of Empires 2. I've played, by the time you've seen this, I will have played every campaign in the game, which took a very long time, so check it out under my playlist tab. Tomorrow we'll be destroying a castle. This has been Noxis Flak, and I will see you in the next one.